John Michael Montgomery, Letters from Home, right here on Big Country 99. Good evening. It's good to be back, Moose.
I'm telling
Happy
you.
Wednesday. We don't typically get games on Wednesday nights, but due to some weather conditions, a little bit of snow and icy conditions.
Has it been snowing?
I don't know. It didn't much at my place, but there were some slick spots. I did come across a bridge, and the truck slid a little bit, and I thought I might go into the creek.
You didn't do it on purpose, did you?
No, not on purpose. Not in that truck. There are some slick spots out there in different places. So they've been out. I think, as far as I know, I think they're back tomorrow, maybe.
From what I understand.
I haven't seen any other updates, but we get Wednesday night basketball. This girls' game's been pushed back, but we're kind of getting to that point in the season now. It's going to be hard to postpone much more because we're getting into some tournaments. You have the Lady Lion Invitational coming up. The girls will be at Mansfield next week. And, of course, the boys have their tournament here, so you don't have much availability in the gym here next week. And then just games and other reschedules and stuff going to catch up with us here. So girls needing to get this one in, able to play it here on a Wednesday night. Got a half of a JV game in, was able to get a win there. And ready to get back to some basketball. I'm sure Coach Mallow and this team is ready to get back to it.
Yeah, I know they've been practicing pretty much every day. Pretty much every day. But, you kind of get tired of playing yourself after a while.
Right. It's time to just get back in the groove of things here. And these girls have had a couple of games that, they go down to Ava. They go to Ava and get a win. I should have looked back because I think Brush
they
did
the last, Ava,
last game. But then before that, it was maybe Thayer. And
took a loss at Thayer.
It'd be kind of nice to get out of this one game a week and back into a groove of getting a couple, 2-3 a week for the girls and the boys' side too, to just get back in the groove of playing. So ready to get into this one. It was nice to be able to get some JV action in. They were able to get a half of the JV, which it's been one of those years due to our numbers, and not just our numbers, but other teams' numbers. The numbers in girls basketball has not been as strong this year through the area, so it's not often we can get much JV time in. And we have some young girls that are good, but they need to develop and need to get playing time, and able to at least get a half of JV in here to help with that. So that was good, but we're getting ready here for some varsity action. The Seymour Tigers come into this one tonight. We can go over starting lineups. Starting lineups brought to you by your friends over Town & Country Insurance. For the Lady Tigers, they'll start Chloe Johnson. Bull will start. Smith will start. Ridenauer and Jaden Johnson. So two Johnsons. One's a freshman, one's a senior. So listen up for that through the broadcast. And then, of course, for the Lady Panthers, Campbell Welch getting a start, Kaylee Waite getting a start, as well as Taylor Hicks and Rayleigh Stenzel and number 21, Landry Golden, the starter there for the Lady Panthers. Starting lineups brought to you by your friends over at Town & Country Insurance right here in Mountain Grove. We're going to be coming back with tip-off. We've got the national anthem before we get to that, so we're going to kick it back to the studio, get our national anthem in here. As we send it back, you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Smash burgers on the menu tonight at Mateo's right there on the square here in Mountain Grove. Get on down there to Mateo's. They've got the game up for you on the big screen, ready to go. And Moose and I have got to go try the smash burgers now.
Yeah, it's a thing now. We got to go.
Yeah. I mean, we've got our item that we like.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, there's
I
not
love
a bad
the Philly.
item.
No, there's
item.
not. But smash burgers.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He just comes up with new stuff all the time. We're just going to have to go try it.
So get on over to Mateo's, get you a smash burger, something to drink. Enjoy the Lady Panthers on the big screen tonight at Mateo's right there on the square. Tell Matt and the team we said hi while you're there, as we're just about set and ready to go. Hey, by the way, props to the student section. We're having technical difficulties. Ben was having a hard time getting the national anthem to play. Student section took over, and the rest of the building joined in and sang the national anthem.
That was pretty cool.
First time I've had that happen.
Tip goes to Mountain Grove.
Gets it back, goes to Campbell. Campbell's going to bring it up and across midcourt, and we're underway against the Seymour Lady Tigers. Campbell works from the far side, looks at the top of the key, finds Kaylee Wake. Wake looks to the near side, goes to Ray Lee, who puts up a three. Shot is a little short, comes off the front iron there. Rebound. It's like Campbell was there but stepped out or maybe dribbled it out. Ball's going to go to the Seymour Lady Tigers as they look to get this one in. Full court pressure coming here for the Lady Panthers. Trying to get it up here. Picks up her dribble, pushes it up and across midcourt. And that was a travel. She walked with it. It's going to be called on number 4. That's Bull.
Little double step there.
Junior for the Seymour Lady Tigers. Kaylee Wake looks to get this one into Campbell Welch as we'll get set up and ready to go. Campbell brings it up and across midcourt. Just 30 seconds into this one, Lady Panthers have already forced a turnover. Looks over to Hicks, near side to Stenzel. Stenzel looks out to her right. Back out to Campbell at the top. Campbell to her right. Now looks in near side, finds Golden. Now they'll roll it around. Far side corner goes to Taylor Hicks. Hicks has this one tipped. Who's going to come away with it? Tip back. And Lady Panthers come away with it. Near side, Stenzel feeds it in underneath, goes to Landry Golden. This one tipped out, last touch by the Seymour Lady Tigers.
That was a nice feed there.
7:02 left here on the first, no score. Lady Panthers with the basketball still.
Nice feed over to Landry, just not able to get after it.
Campbell looks to get this one in, looks to Kaylee Wake. Wake on the near side corner, looks out, finds Taylor Hicks. Feeds it back into Campbell, kicks it over to Stenzel. Stenzel on the jumper. Pulls up, knocks it down from about 12 feet out, and the Lady Panthers have a 2-point lead. Coming up the other way, Smith pushes it up across the floor. Looks in, tries to drive in. This one tipped out, last touch by Lady Panthers as Ridenauer has that one knocked away. Floats it into Ridenauer, looks over, finds Johnson. Johnson back out to Ridenauer, puts up a three. Good. Drills it, about a foot behind the line. Lady Panthers pushing it up the floor, trailing by 1. Looks in underneath, goes to Campbell. A little bit of contact there, kicks it out to Hicks. Hicks on the near side corner, rolls to her right, trying to look back down to Landry Golden. Golden in on the baseline, now back out to Hicks. Trying to go back to Landry, and Landry wasn't expecting that ball to come back, goes out. And it'll go back to the Seymour Lady Tigers. Turnover there for the Lady Panthers.
6:21 left here in the first. 3-2 your score.
Ridenauer looks to bring it up the floor. Picks up her dribble on the far side. Had that one tipped and taken away by Stenzel. Stenzel brings it up. Crosses midcourt. Welch gets tangled up with somebody. Goes to the floor. This ball pops away. Comes away to the Seymour Lady Tigers. I don't know if Campbell just stepped on somebody's shoe or if somebody stepped on hers. She went to the floor. Looks over to the far side. Looked to work toward the baseline. Wasn't there. Looks out to the top of the key now near side to Ridenauer. Ridenauer kicks it out towards the top. Hicks picks her up, now goes to the far side, finds Bull. Bull looks in, back out, finds Johnson. Johnson works to the far side, drives in, dumps it off on the baseline, works to her right, floater off the right hand, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Stenzel. Stenzel pushes it up the floor. She brings it across, looking to go the whole way with it. Big jump stop, and said she moved her feet there.
Called for the travel. Stella Benson checks in.
As Stella comes in, Landry Golden comes out. Gets it in this one, tipped away. Tigers come away with it. Now looks back, brings it across midcourt, picks up her dribble. Had this one tipped, comes away to Campbell Welch, who gets tripped up, comes away to the Seymour Tigers. Drives in, layup up off the right hand is up and in for Caitlin Smith, the senior. Lady Panthers trail it by 3. Score here 5-2. Looks up, finds Stenzel. Stenzel pushing it through, dumps it off underneath to Stella Benson. Benson looks out, goes to Campbell. Campbell to her right, back out to Stella. Stella fakes one way, pulls back on a 3. Shot is up, shot is good for Stella.
Ties it up.
Tied up at 5. 4:49 left here in the first. Tigers bring it up and across midcourt. Lose her dribble. Able to recover, looks to the near side, goes to Ridenauer. Ridenauer looks to her right, now backs it out, has Rayleigh Stenzel on her. Looks to go baseline, nearly stepped out there, looks to the far side, trying to work back into the basket, not there, cut off by Taylor Hicks. Now near side, sets up a 3, shot is up, shot's a little long, rebounds tipped out, who's going to come away with it? And Stenzel throws it back in, comes away to the Seymour Lady Tigers. Goes to Ridenauer. Ridenauer looks to drive in, nearly taken away by Hicks. Able to recover, kicks it outside, drives in, a little contact with Hicks away from the basket there. What was that?
I don't know, just put a hand in her face and pushed her away. Can't believe we didn't get a call for that.
Campbell Welch on one. 2 free throws coming. Say it was on the shot. First team foul for the Lady Panthers. It's going to put number 33, Jaden Johnson, the senior, at the free throw line. Johnson's first one's up, in and out, won't go. Couple freshmen check in here as we'll get Kelly in, as well as Sadie Schober.
Still knotted up at 5 here with 4:13 left to play in the first.
Free throws up, a little short. Rebound comes away to Stenzel. Stenzel brings it up the floor. Looks to Benson. Benson had that tip back to her from a Lady Tiger and then throws it away to the Tigers as they'll bring it up. Works from the outside. That's Johnson. Far side corner. Looks to the near side. Johnson to Johnson there. Now to the top. Rolls it around. Ridenauer sets up a 3. Shot is up. Shot is good. Better put a hand in that kid's face. She's now made 2 of them. Gets it in a row, and Kelly. Kelly goes to Campbell. Campbell looks to bring it up, finds Stella Benson. Benson works to her right, crosses midcourt with it. Now looks over to Rayleigh Stenzel. Stenzel drives baseline, puts a shot up off the glass, up and in, and cuts to a 1-point ball game. Lady Panthers trail 8-7. Looks to throw it up the floor. Sadie Schober tips it back, couldn't save it as she was going out though. Ball stays with the Seymour Tigers. Keep wanting to say Salem Tigers.
Well, you know.
Ridenauer wide open underneath the basket. Shot is up, shot is good. Stenzel trying to get back and recover, gets back a little late there. Lady Panthers back to trailing by 3, gets it up the floor, goes to Sadie Schober. Schober to Kelly. Kelly under the basket, puts up a shot, won't go, but fouled. As that'll give her 2 free throws for Rowan Kelly. Trailing by 3 with Kelly going to the free throw line. 3:15 left here in the first. 1 team foul apiece now. We're letting them play here.
Yeah.
We prefer that. Free throws up, free throws good for Rowan. Is the tape on the shoulder new? I don't remember Rowan having her shoulder all taped up. I wonder if she got banged up.
It's new this week. She's had like different.
Well, and it stands out now because it's pink, so I didn't know if she had it before. Misses on the second. Rebound goes to the Seymour Tigers. Pushes it up the floor. Finds Bull. Bull pushes it across. This one tipped out. Last touch by the Lady Panthers as it goes out. Panthers trail it by 2, 3:05 left here in the first. Caught my eye because it's pink. I didn't know if she was wearing any of that black tape or if it's just new, if she's had a shoulder injury or what's going on with her.
I've seen her with the kinesiology tape on and off. Usually it's on the ankle.
Looks to get this in and thrown away.
But she has in the
turnover
past
there for the Seymour Tigers. Has she? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully she's all good. Gets it into Stella. Stella looks back over to Kaylee Wake. Wake picks up a dribble, kicks it back over to Stella. Looks across, finds Rowan Kelly. Kelly across midcourt, splits a couple defenders. Looks in underneath, goes to Sadie Schober. Outside to Wake. Wake pulls up on a 3, in and out, won't go. Rebound goes back to Schober. Schober trying to find Kelly, looking to tip it back in, but stepped out as she was trying to tip that back in bounds.
Down to 2:46 left here in the first.
Johnson brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Crosses midcourt with it from the far side. Now works back towards the top of the key. Picks up a dribble. Looks over. Finds Smith. Smith back out to the top. Goes to Bull. Bull near side to Ridenauer. Ridenauer works to her right. Now looks to go back in, has Taylor Hicks on her. Now kicks it back out to Smith, far side. Goes to Bull, now to the top. Back over to Johnson. Johnson rolls to her left, looks at the baseline. It's not there, works back out to her right. Goes out to Caitlin Smith. Smith from midcourt, 2:05 left here in the first. Lady Panthers trail it 10-8. One team foul apiece here in the first. We did get a half of the JV in, so a little bit later than we've been starting. Foul called on the floor. Is that going to be on Taylor?
Waiting for the call still.
Trying to see who he called it on. Oh,
Stella
put it on
Vincent.
Stella.
Her
Thought it was Taylor that got tangled up with her. Looks to get it in, goes to Ridenour, works back to the rim, shot up, won't go. As Rowan gets the rebound, Kelly brings it back the other way, works to the far side corner. Looks in, goes Sadie Schober, outside to Kaylee Wake, near side to Stella Benson, now to the corner to Taylor Hicks, puts up a three. Shot up, shots long, tipped and comes away to the Seymour Tigers. Looks to get it back as Smith brings it up the floor. The senior for the Tigers brings it across midcourt. Drives in, dumps it off, now kicks it outside. Ridenour puts up a three, shot is up, shot is no good. Rebound comes away to the Tigers. That was to Smith, now back out to Smith, rolls it around to her right, finds Johnson. Back to Smith. Smith works to the top of the key. 1:15 left here in the first. Score here 10-8. Lady Panthers trail it by 2. Tigers dump it off underneath. Shot up, shot is good, and that's Jaden Johnson, the senior. Lady Panthers trail it by 4 as Wake brings it up. Crosses midcourt, works through some traffic, looks to her right, finds Stella Benson. Benson gives a fake, kicks it out, goes to Wake for 3. No good. Bounce off the rim. Rebound comes away to Kelly, looks inside to Schober, now to Hicks, back out to Kelly. Sets her feet, fires a 3, shot rolls in and out. Rebound comes away to the Tigers. Smith comes away with it, down to 45 seconds left in the first. Lady Panthers trail by 4. Smith brings it across midcourt, looks to the far side, goes to Bull. Bull drives in, kicks it out. Goes to Johnson. Johnson through some traffic. Shot up, won't go, foul called.
Looked like a clean block to me. Of course it did.
Got to be careful not move the table around. We have another camera on the scoreboard.
Yeah,
so if you're watching on YouTube, if it's shaking around, that's my fault.
No smacking the table.
Tim got us all fixed up, makes the broadcast look great, and then I mess it up. Free throws up and good. Sets up for her second. That's Jaden Johnson at the free throw line. Johnson's second is up and no good off the front iron. Rebound comes away to Kaylee Wake. By the way, Landry Golden is checked back in. Wake to the other side. Looks out, top of the key, goes to Campbell Welch. Back over to Kaylee Wake. Wake looks to go baseline, pulls up. Short jumper, shot is up, shot is good. As Wake answers back with 2 for the Lady Panthers. This one nearly taken away, and I think Wake just barely stepped out there. Had the steal, couldn't stay in bounds with it.
Down to 15 seconds.
Johnson looking to get this in and taken away by Kelly. Gets it back to Campbell Welch. Shot is up and good. Still there for Rowan Kelly. This one tipped away by Kaylee Wake, but comes away to the Tigers. Looks out. Finds Bull. Bull looks over. Near side to Johnson. Johnson brings it up and across midcourt. And time expires with no shot. Lady Panthers close it to a 1-point ball game here to end the first. Score 13-12 as we head to the second. We'll send it back to the studio. You are listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Head to the second. Lady Panthers trail at 13-12. Good little run there to end it, though. Had a couple defensive stands, a couple takeaways. Rowan Kelly gets the steal and the assist back to Campbell Welch to add 2. And Kaylee Wake ends up with a short jumper to add another 2 for the Lady Panthers to make this a 1-point ball game.
Forcing turnovers off the press.
Tigers look to get this one in. Goes to Smith. Smith brings it across. She had a wide open lane. Kicks it out. Ridenour. Kid you don't want to leave open from the corner. Shot is good for 3. And she has 11 now on the night.
That touched every part of the rim.
Yeah. She just looks like a basketball player. Lanky kid. To the other side goes to Kaylee Wake. Wake from the far side. Looks in. Finds Landry Golden. Works to the basket. Shot is up. Shot is good. Makes it a 2-point ball game. Ridenour to the other side. She stepped out. Turnover there for the Tigers. Stella Benson checking in as Kaylee Wake checks out.
16-14 Tigers with 7:24 left here.
Coach Mallow keeping these girls fresh. Gets it into Stella. Comes back to Campbell. Campbell sets it up for the Lady Panthers. Looks to near side. Goes to Stella. Stella dribbles to her right, picks up her dribble, now finds Stenzel. Stenzel drives into some traffic, trying to dump it off underneath. This one knocked away, and this is going to be a, I think we're sure what to call. They're going to call a foul here, I believe, on Campbell.
It's a head-on collision. It was a horrendous crash.
Looks to get it in. Goes to Smith. Smith brings it up. Crosses midcourt, trying to spin through some traffic. Looks to the near side, goes to Bull. Bull works to the top of the key, out to Ridenour. Ridenour slicing in, and this one tipped away. Last touch by the Lady Panthers. Ball stays with the Tigers. Wake checking in. Who's checking out? Who'd they put that foul on, by the way?
Welch is coming out.
Did they put it on Campbell? Because they never put it up on the board. I thought they would, but Campbell comes out as Wake checks in. Gets it in, looks to the near side, goes to Johnson, who puts up a 3. Shot is up, shot's a little long, and that one last touch by Bull as it goes out. Ball goes back to the Lady Panthers. Stenzel gets it in as Kaylee Wake brings it up. Wake looks to the near side, goes to Stella Benson, pushes it out, finds Landry Golden, back over to Stenzel, drives in, and will be fouled. That's going to send Rayleigh Stenzel to the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way. Who's the foul on? 2 of them down there.
You call it on right now?
Yeah, it's going to be number 2 on her. So she has both fouls in this game for Seymour. Free throws up and good for Rayleigh. There's a kid out there you want to get in some foul trouble. It's Ridenour because
she's burying the 3. He's got 11 on the night right now.
Yeah. Second one is up and in and out.
Ooh,
and taken away by Stella. Then gets tied up with Smith as she was trying to get that to Rowan Kelly. Jump ball called.
Stay with. No, it'll be Panther basketball.
Lady Panther basketball here. As Kaylee Wake looks to get it in for the Lady Panthers, who now trail by 1. Stenzel goes 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Gets it into Kelly. Kelly from the far side looks in underneath the Landry Golden. Golden had that tipped out of her hands, comes away to Bull, and a foul called. And they're going to call that one on Landry Golden.
That's frustrating.
Don't let this thing get touchy now.
That's frustrating. 16-15 the score here. 6:24 left in the half. It's Seymour ball.
Gets it into Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Smith crosses midcourt, looks in underneath, and goes to the hole. Shot is up, shot is good. Number 14's checked in. That's Hayden Gage. Stella Benson to the other side, push it out to Landry Golden, back over to Stella. Stella sets her feet, fires a 3, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Stenzel. Stenzel looks out, trying to go to Kelly, and she'll be fouled. And who's that one going to be on? Ridenour checked out, so it's not on her.
14.
It's going to be called on number 14. That's Hayden Gage, who checked in for Ridenour. Stenzel looks to get this one in, goes to Kaylee Wake. Wake back into Stenzel. Stenzel to her right. Turnaround jumper, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to the Tigers. Bull come away with it. Goes to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Nearly lost her dribble, able to stay with it. Brings it across midcourt. Works towards the top of the key, down to 5:49 left here in the first half. Looks in underneath, shot up for Johnson is up and good.
5-point ball game.
Brings up the floor, goes to Stenzel. Stenzel on the short jumper, shot up, won't go. Johnson with a rebound. Johnson gets it back to Smith. Smith brings it up. Taylor Hicks set to check in. Lady Panthers trail it by 5, score 20-15. Gage picks up her dribble here. Now looks to kick it out to Johnson. Johnson had that one tipped out by Kaylee Wake. Ball stays with the Tigers.
And 5:20 left here in the second. 20-15 your score. Lady Tigers.
Johnson looks to get it in.
Where's the 5-second count?
Gets it into Smith. Smith trying to get it up past Stella. Stella staying right with her. Gets it up and across midcourt. Looks to the near side. Goes to Johnson. Slicing to her left to the hole. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor here for the Lady Panthers. Crosses midcourt. Wake near side finds Stella. Stella trying to go inside underneath the Landry Golden. Golden shot is up and good off the glass. Makes this a 3-point ball game.
Nice strong move there from Golden.
Timeout be called here by Seymour. As they take time, we'll take time as well. Score is 20-17. Lady Panthers trailing it by 3 with 4:50 left in the first half. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. The scoring kind of evenly dispersed here for the Lady Panthers. On the floor right now, Landry Golden, Rowan Kelly out there, as well as Stella Benson, Kaylee Wake, and which one am I missing?
Taylor Hicks.
Taylor Hicks. She's out there, number 10.
That's usually my go-to.
I was looking for her out there. I wasn't sure where she was.
It's funny, as much as we watch these girls play, I'll find one of them to stumble over their name, you know, and it's usually Taylor.
Tigers get it in. Here goes to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. 4:45 left here in the first half. Lady Panthers trail it by 3. Looks into Gage. Gage had that one taken right out of her hands by Taylor Hicks. Man, Taylor does such a good job on defense.
She can score too.
Yep, she can, but I'm always impressed when I watch her defensively. She just attacks the ball. If they bring that ball down low, she's coming away with it.
Yep.
Gets it in. Ridenauer, who has checked back in, pulls up on a short 2 and drills it. Makes it a 5-point game as Kaylee Wake brings it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. Near side finds Rowan Kelly. Pulls up on a jumper shot up, won't go. Wake with a rebound. Wake backs it out. Works to the near side corner, rolls to her right, looks out to Kelly. Kelly to the top of the key. Now trying to look in underneath to Taylor Hicks. That one tipped, comes away to Stella Benson. And Benson able to run down the ball, nearly lost it. Goes to Wake. Wake works to her right now inside to Landry Golden. Golden shot up and good.
We'll take that.
3-point ball game. Looks to bring it up the floor. Goes to Johnson. Contact there with Hicks, and that'll be called on Hicks. It's Taylor's first, though. She's got him to give. Can't take him with you.
That'll be 3 team fouls here. 3:57 left here in the half.
Schober checks in and Stenzel checks in. So Taylor checks out, so does Rowan Kelly. Gets us into Smith. Smith sets it up for the Tigers. Smith brings it up and across midcourt. Sets up, has Benson in front of her, looks to the far side, finds Bull. Bull looks over, finds Gage, top of the key. Gage to her right, now back to her left, trying to get around Schober. Looks out to Bull, far side. Bull working into some traffic, now kicks it out. Now fakes one way, goes the other, but traveled with it, took an extra step.
Faked herself out.
Turnover there for the Tigers. Lady Panthers trailing by 3, get the basketball back here. 3.5 minutes left in the first half. Lady Panthers nearly lost the ball right
there.
Goes over to Stella. Stella looks in, finds Sadie Schober, back out to Stella, nearly taken away by Smith, who last touched it. Let's say the ball stays with the Lady Panthers.
3:21 left here in the half.
Looks in, goes to Kaylee Wake. Wake sets it up. Was looking into Landry Golden. That's where they want to go, and they get it to her here. And a foul called. Quick, too.
Yeah.
They were quick on the whistle.
If you get it down to Golden, and they collapse like that, there's 3 on her. Somebody's open. You got to turn around and find that open person.
Jaden Johnson called there with a foul, her first, 3rd team foul. Looks in underneath, goes to Stenzel. Outside now from Schober to Stella, and then
3 in the lane.
3 in the lane called. It looked like they were about to call time there for Seymour. Taylor Hicks set to check in here for Lady Panthers as Sadie Schober checks out. Landry thought she was checking out.
I was going to say.
She's heading that way. Coach said, no, you're staying in.
It's not you, Landry.
Landry's having a good game. They don't have her scoring right
nice
though.
job.
She scored more than 2.
Nice job by Hicks there. Breaking on that one and knocking it out.
Active defensively. Right now, checks back in as Crawford checks out. 3:02 left here in the first half. Gets it into Smith. Smith brings it up and across the floor. Looks out, finds Ridenauer. Ridenauer. Whoa. Uh-oh.
Blood.
Stella get hit in the nose.
Looks like it.
She's tough.
And they're going to make her go clean it up. Rowan Kelly will check in
lip,
for her.
A nose, or what's going on?
See. She ran off covering her face. I'm imagining it was a bloody nose.
Looks to get this one in, goes to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor here for the Tigers. Lady Panthers trail by 3, under 3 minutes to play here in the first half. Looks out to Bull, goes to Gage. Gage works to the near side, backs it up. This one tipped by Hicks. Now tipped around, comes away to Ridenauer. Ridenauer works to her right. Shot up off the right hand, won't go. Rayleigh Stenzel with the rebound. Stenzel brings it up the floor. Don't extend that arm too much. Goes over to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it across midcourt. Wake sets up, 2:25 left here in the first half. Works to the far side corner. Now feeds it inside, goes to Landry Golden, goes to Stenzel. Stenzel shot up off the glass and good. Makes it a 1-point game. Score here 22-21. Lady Panthers trail as the Tigers bring it up the floor. Goes to Gage. Gage. That was last touch by Landry Golden. Oh, she was trying to put up a shot or pass it, but Landry got her paws on it.
Looked like she was trying to put one up there as we'll get a sub as 11 checks in for Ridenauer.
Looks to get this one in as Johnson directing traffic, gets it into Smith. 11 is Crawford, by the way, that checked in for Seymour. Smith kicks it out to Gage. Gage works to the top. Now to her left. Through traffic. Shot up high off the glass. Won't go. Taylor Hicks with the rebound. Gets it to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor. Wake crosses midcourt with it. Now looks in underneath, trying to go to Stenzel. And this one taken away by the Tigers, but called for the travel as she has fallen to the floor with the ball.
State Panther basketball. Down to 1:46 left here. 1-point ball game. 22-21. Seymour's leads.
Chloe Johnson, the freshman, checking back in here for Seymour. Who checks out? Bull checks out.
Yep.
Rolls it around, finds Kelly near side to Taylor Hicks. Hicks looks into Stenzel. Stenzel kicks it out, and this one taken away by Smith for the Tigers. Smith pulls it in, now hands it back, now goes back to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Works to the top of the key, looks to the far side. Looks in, kicks it out, goes to Crawford, back to Smith. This one tipped, and Smith comes away with it. Stenzel just giving her fits. She's having a hard time getting that ball up past Stenzel.
Is the foul called? Yes.
And it is called on Seymour. She extended that, got that arm up, and extended her, giving her the stiff arm.
Yeah. Can't do that.
Yep. First one called on Smith, by the way. Senior guard for the Seymour Tigers. Gets it into Rowan Kelly. Kelly gets it back to Wake as Wake will bring it across midcourt. 1:10 left here in the first half.
Foul called.
That's a quick foul.
Be on 10. Yep.
Yep. So that's 2 quick ones for her. She played a clean game, but takes us into the bonus. As Wake heads to the free throw line, she could tie this up right here for the Lady Panthers. First one's up and good. Tie ball game, 22 all.
1:07 left in the half.
See if Wake can give the Lady Panthers a lead. Sets up and no good. A little long. Rebound goes to Stenzel. Stenzel trying to work back to the glass. Couldn't get there. Comes away with it, though. Now feeds it in underneath to Landry Golden. This one tipped out by the Tigers. Ball stays with the Lady Panthers. Down to 1 minute left in the first half.
She looked like she got tackled down there.
Yeah.
Hey, you kind of got to say it's a tip ball at that point, right? It's makeup call.
It's been physical.
Yep.
Gets it into Hicks. Hicks looks in underneath, finds Stenzel. Stenzel pulls up on a jumper, shot up, and good. Put some butter on that roll. She got the bounce and the roll to go with it.
She got our money's worth on that one.
Lady Panthers with a 2-point lead. Smith has this one knocked out of her hands, and we'll have a jump ball called. Possession arrow takes it to the Lady Panthers.
Down to 46 seconds here.
Smith has seen all of Rayleigh Stenzel she wants to see.
I bet. You can tell Smith it doesn't get any better.
Brings it across. Wake sets up. Looks out, finds Rowan Kelly. Near side goes to Taylor Hicks. Hicks trying to work it back over to Wake, and this one's tipped out. Last touch by Johnson.
You know, you could set any one of those girls out there after. She's not going to like it any better.
No, but with Rayleigh, just her length gives these kids so much, just gives them fits. Tough to get anything around her. Goes to Wake. Wake works to the near side. Now kicks to the far side, finds Kelly. Kelly looks to work baseline. Trying to get it over to Rayleigh Stenzel. Stenzel kicks out, now works it across the floor, finds Wake, puts up a three. Shot is up, shot is no good. Big bounce, rebound. It's going to be on Taylor Hicks. Come up over her back.
Just a little bit.
Lady Panthers lead it, by the way, 24-22, 13.6 seconds left in the first half. Foul is called on Taylor Hicks. That's number 2 on her. She'll come to the bench. It's all right. Like the effort. Like the effort. Next one would take us to the bonus, by the way. Trying to get this in, and a 5-second called. Man, that's just great defensive effort.
Yeah. Coach Mallow says he wants 3 or 4 a game.
And they're capable.
Oh, yeah. We've seen it happen multiple games. Timeout called by him.
As they take time, we'll take time as well. Lady Panthers lead it 24-22, 13 seconds left in the first half. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. 13.3 seconds left here in the first half. Leading it by 2 with the basketballs. Wake looks to get it in, gets it in to Rayleigh Stenzel. Stenzel works from the far side, looks in underneath to Landry Golden, had that one pop away from her. Now you've got a Seymour Tiger, comes away with it, going to the other side. That's Johnson, puts up shot off the left hand. Rowan Kelly comes up with a rebound, and time expires. Time expires, we'll head to the half. 24-22 the score. Lady Panthers have a 2-point lead as we send it back to the studio. You are listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Score here, Lady Panthers lead at 24-22. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. In this first half, Rayleigh Stenzel leads all Lady Panthers with 9 points. Ridnour on the other side has 13 for Seymour. She's shot very well from outside. She's knocked down 3 threes. Lady Panthers really haven't picked it up from the outside shooting, but have done well underneath the basket. As Stella Benson, I believe, has our only three-pointer of the game, as Stella got one to go. But Lady Panthers able to clean up underneath. The defensive effort still key here for the Lady Panthers as they just get after it defensively. And really, my superstar on defense so far has been Taylor Hicks.
Right.
I mean, she just gives them fits, and they all do. And you see the moments for every one of them. Like you've seen Rayleigh Stenzel giving Smith a ton of fits coming up the floor and able to create a turnover. But Taylor, it seems like every time she's on the floor, she's making something happen. And she has no points in this game right now, but she has affected the game. And that's from, if that ball comes down low, she attacks the ball well. She plays well out in space and just gave them a hard time down there. So been excited for her and what she's been able to do in the first half defensively. Rayleigh able to get some things going. She 1 for 2 at the free throw line, but making that underneath stuff, knocked down a couple 10 to 12-foot jumpers in this first half. Need to see more of that. Would like to see some of this outside shooting pick up. Haven't really seen Campbell get involved on the scoring side yet, and Campbell sit for a lot of that second there, which she only has the 1 foul. She got tangled up a couple times, so hope everything's good with her. There was a hard foul where there was some pretty intense contact, I think you'd call. I mean, it was 2 of them running right into each other, and nobody really seen the other one coming. So she set for a little bit there in the first half. Hopefully she's all good in the second half, able to come out and get some things going offensively, as Lady Panthers really trailed for most of the first half here, and late there in the second, able to finally get a lead and take it out to just a 2-point lead, 24-22, your halftime score.
Go
ahead.
Did we see Stella come back after the?
No, I don't think Stella checked back in after. I don't know if the nose or if she had a bloody lip or what happened there, but there was something, as official Duggar had stopped action and sent her out of the game to go tend to whatever was going on. So I don't know, probably had some blood or something going there. She was trying to play through it, but Duggar stopped it, and she went out to get cleaned up, and she did not come back there in the first half, but I'm sure we'll see her back in the second half. And like I said, she's got the only 3 so far. We've shot a couple, but we've really not put that many shots up from outside.
Not as many as we normally take.
No. And we'll see that pick up here in the second half. Lady Panthers lead it 24-22. We're going to be back with second half action as we send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Tigers coming out of the locker room a little late here, but in time to get going, I guess.
Just
Goes
barely.
Smith, looks in underneath the basket to Johnson. He'll be fouled, and that'll put Johnson at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way for her.
Yeah, like you were saying, I think that's probably the latest I've ever seen a team come out of the locker room.
Yeah, neither team came out and warmed up coming into the second half. Our girls got out here a couple minutes left in the half, and then the Lady Tigers kind of walked out just in time to get on the floor and go.
Misses the foul shot.
First one's no good. By the way, that foul was called on Campbell.
Gives her second.
Second free throw's up and good. Makes this a 1-point game. Gets it into Campbell. Campbell looks to bring it up the floor. Picks up a dribble, goes back to Wake. Wake looks to split defenders, gets back out in front of Campbell. Campbell brings it across. Goes to the far side to Taylor Hicks. Hicks looks in underneath, finds Stenzel. Stenzel looks to float it outside, finds Kaylee Wake. Drives to right, outside Campbell. Far side finds Taylor Hicks. Inside to Stenzel. Stenzel works to her right, pulls up on a jumper. Shot is up, in and out, won't go. Campbell with the rebound, put back up, won't go, but fouled. And that's going to put Campbell Welch at the free throw line.
She just always kind of finds herself in the right place down there for that rebound, doesn't she?
Yep, hustle. Rowan Kelly set to check in, by the way. That's the second foul called on Johnson. Free throws up and good for Campbell. So 2 on Johnson, 2 on Ridenour for the Seymour Lady Tigers. Second one for Campbell's a little short. This one tipped out, and they're going to call Stenzel coming over the back there.
Wow.
Tried to tip that out.
Sub coming in as Kelly checks in.
Rayleigh checks out. First one on Rayleigh. Looks to get it in, goes to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor here for the Tigers. Works to her right. Looks to bring it across mid-court. Has Kaylee Wake all over her. Works to the top of the key. Sets up down to 7-10 left here in the third. Looks to the near side. Goes to Johnson. Taken away by Taylor Hicks. Hicks with a steal. Gets back to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor and across mid-court. Looks in. Finds Campbell Welch. Had to go up and take that one away to the far side. Now outside. Top of the key, back to Wake, over to Welch. Welch works to her right, looks to the near side, finds Rowan Kelly, goes to Taylor Hicks, back out to Kelly. Kelly feeds it inside, turnaround jumper here for Landry Golden. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Bull, picks up a dribble, now looks to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Smith crosses midcourt, looks to the far side, goes to Ridenour, sets her feet, fires a three, no good, air ball there. Rebound comes away to Johnson. Johnson works back to the rim, shot up, won't go. This rebound tipped out, comes away to Taylor Hicks. Gets it out to Kaylee Wake. Hicks goes to the floor kind of hard, comes up limping. Trying to run it off there. Goes to Wake. Wake looks far side corner. Campbell Welch puts up a three. Shot is up. Shot is no good. Rebound put back for Kelly. Up, won't go. Johnson comes away with the rebound. Johnson brings it back the other way for the Tigers. Johnson works to the near side. Now works back out towards the top of the key. 6:07 left in the third. Lady Panthers lead at 25-23. Lead it by 2 over the Seymour Tigers. We're at the Mountain Grove High School Arena tonight, by the way. Invite you on out here, and if you can't, you're looking to go out for dinner, go get a smash burger at Mateo's. Shot is up, shot is good here for Ridenour. She gets that to go off the right hand. Smash burgers at Mateo's does sound pretty good.
I'm telling you, anything Matt Brown's cooking, I'm eating.
This one thrown away, trying to go to Taylor Hicks, trying to go up and get that with her left hand, goes out of bounds. Turnover there for the Lady Panthers, tied up at 25, 5:44 left here in the third.
Smash burgers, huh?
As Gage looks to get this one in for the Seymour Tigers. Gage floats it into Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. 5:40 left here in the third. Looks to the near side. Goes to Johnson. Johnson works baseline. Puts up a shot. Shot up. Won't go. And last touch by Stenzel as it goes out. Rowan Kelly checked back out, by the way, as Stenzel checked in. 5:35 left here in the third. Tied up at 25. Ball stays with the Tigers. Looks to get it in, goes to Bull. Bull turnaround jumper, shot up and good. Gives the Seymour Lady Tigers a 2-point lead.
Just threw that one up on a wing and a prayer.
Gets it into Wake, looks to Stenzel. Stenzel has an open lane, layup up and good. She answers right back. Stenzel now with 11 points in this one. Gets it into Bull, looks back to Smith. Smith looks to bring it up the floor. Trying to get around Kaylee Wake, brings it across midcourt, looks in underneath, goes to Gage. Shot up, shot won't go. Rebound comes away to Hicks, and she'll be fouled by Gage.
On the floor again.
It's going to be the second one on Gage. That rebound was possible from Stenzel. She kind of tipped that back out to Taylor Hicks, and then Hicks gets tripped up, comes up a little limpy again.
It's like she landed on a knee.
Yep.
Stella Benson checks in. Campbell Welch goes out.
Stella looks to toss this one in. 2 fouls on Gage now. Second team foul for the Seymour Tigers. Looks to Taylor Hicks, has this one come off her hands. And last touch by Taylor.
I'm loving it. Coach Mallow's politicking to the referee, trying to get him to.
I like that Stella was trying to make the call for him, too. She's pointing the other way.
And the referee just threw it. He's like, I don't know.
Smith brings it up the floor. Smith crosses midcourt, looks in underneath. That one, the last touch by the Tigers. Campbell Welch checks in. Who's checking out here? And
timeout?
We're going to have a timeout.
Looks like it.
They'll take time. They take time. We'll take time. We're tied at 27, 4:55 left in the third. Send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country. Your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Campbell looks to get this one in for the Lady Panthers, tied up at 27. Under 5 minutes to play. This one tipped out, comes away to the Tigers. Work back to the rim, shot up, won't go. Rebound to Ridnour, putbacks up, won't go. Another rebound here, offensive rebound for the Tigers. Another shot up, won't go, and this time Landry Golden comes away with it. Gets it out to Campbell Welch. Welch to the other side. Welch works to the near side, rolls to her right, picks up her dribble, now feeds it over to Stella Benson. Benson works to the near side, goes into Landry Golden. Taken away by Smith. Smith goes to Ridnour. Ridnour looks to bring it up, goes to Gage. Gage brings it across. She goes to Smith. Smith sets up from the top. Looks to the near side, goes to Johnson, works the baseline. Shot up off the glass and good. And that gives the Seymour Lady Tigers a 2-point lead. Stella Benson picks up her dribble. Looks to throw it up the floor, gets it to Stenzel. Underneath to Landry Golden, answers right back.
Man.
And we're tied up at 29.
You want to talk about lucky that the most athletic person on the team was who she threw that to.
We still don't have Landry's points right. I'm pretty sure she should have 6.
Yeah.
They still have her down for just 2.
If you'd have threw that to anybody else besides Stenzel.
They're not pulling it in.
No.
Yeah, maybe Campbell.
Maybe.
And I think Wake could go get it. She just, that length. She needed all that length to go get that one. And underneath goes the Bull, shot up off the glass and good. Seymour answers right back. Now gets it into Wake. Wake brings it up the floor here for the Lady Panthers. Goes to Sadie Schober. Schober outside, finds Stella. Stella puts up a 3. Good! Stella Benson for 3.
Stella!
Gives the Lady Panthers a 1-point lead. Score here 32-31. Goes to Bull. Bull brings it up the floor here for the Tigers. Picks up a dribble, kicks it back to Johnson. Johnson to the top of the key. 3:15 left in the third. Lady Panthers lead it by 1. Puts up a 3. Good. Answers right back, and that's the younger Johnson, the freshman, Chloe. Seymour out to a 2-point lead. Schober.
Is it a foul call or a timeout?
No, we're going to have a timeout called. Coach Mallow calls a timeout. Schober was looking to get that ball out. Lady Panthers trail by 2, score 34-32. 3:03 left in the third as we send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. 34-32 the score. Lady Panthers trail it by 2. 3:03 left here in the third. Gets it in, goes to Stenzel. Stenzel works across one. Johnson trying to draw the charge there, goes to the floor. Now goes to Schober, back out to Stenzel. Stenzel works to her right, nearly lost her dribble. Near side finds Stella. She's feeling it. She puts up a 3, drills it. Stella Benson for 3. Lady Panthers out to a 1-point lead. This one comes away, taken away by Kaylee Wake. Looks in, comes away to Benson. Shot up, won't go. Rebound off the shoes there of Campbell. Jump ball called as Stenzel gets tied up down there for it. Possession arrow keeps it with the Lady Panthers. Stella Benson now has 9.
Nice job by Ray Lee getting in there and tying it up as Campbell tries to get it in here, floats it into Stella.
Stella gives a little fake, now kicks it over, finds Campbell. Campbell looks out to Stenzel. Stenzel back out to Stella, across the floor, goes to Wake. Fakes in, rolls out, kicks it back out to Stella, gives a fake, now outside, goes to Kaylee Wake. Now inside to Stenzel on a foul called. It's going to be the third team foul for the Tigers.
On 3.
Thing about it, Stella's knocked down 3 threes. They're having to respect that fake a little more.
That's right. You will respect my authority.
Johnson called for her first, by the way. The younger of the Johnson, that's Chloe Johnson. Gets it into Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt. Far side goes to Sadie Schober. Schober works to her left. Looks in, finds Campbell. Campbell works it over to Stella Benson on the near side. Back to Campbell, inside to Stenzel. Stenzel trying to get this out, goes to Stella. Now over to Campbell Welch. Welch works to her right, kind of getting jumbled up over here. Now goes to Stella, inside, trying to go to Stenzel, tipped out. He's going to come away with it. Kaylee Wake back into Stenzel. Stenzel shot up, won't go, but fouled. As she draws a foul, that's going to put Rayleigh Stenzel at the free throw line. They were really working to get her the shot, trying to get it in to her. Third foul called on Ridnour, by the way. She has 15 points for the Tigers, leads all scorers in this game, and now has 3 fouls. Free throws up and good for Rayleigh Stenzel. That's 12 points now for her.
2-point ball game now, 36-34, 1:43 left in the third.
Sets up, second one up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Bull. This one tipped out by Stenzel, who's going to come away with it. Stella's down there mixing it up, trying to get it. Possession arrow takes it to the Tigers as they call jump ball. 1:37 left here in the third. Lady Panthers lead it by 2. Johnson looks to get it in for the Tigers. Johnson gets it in, goes to Smith. Smith on the far side. Smith back to Johnson. Johnson on the near side, brings it across midcourt underneath to Ridnour. Ridnour looks outside, finds Johnson. Johnson to her right, looks back over to Ridnour. Ridnour fakes in, goes to her right instead, finds Smith at the top of the key. Starts in, this one comes away to Smith. Had Stella in front of her. Now to Johnson, slicing in, shot up, leaves it short. Sadie Schober with the rebound. Schober brings it up the floor, going all the way, kicks it out, trying to go to Stella and tipped out by Smith. Ball stays with Lady Panthers. Smith is the last one to touch it.
Lots of speed on the opposite end of the court.
Campbell looks to get it in, finds Kaylee Wake, back over to Campbell. Campbell across the floor, goes to Stella, nearly taken away. Sets her feet, fires a 3, she's money!
That's 4.
Stella Benson for 3.
Timeout. Or no, foul
called. Who's the foul on?
I'm going to say 10.
We're saying it's staying here with the...
Stella gets the foul.
On Stella?
That's what they say.
Yeah, she's got him to give. It's her second. 56 seconds left here in the third. Gets it into Ridnour. Ridnour brings it up. Finds Johnson on the other side. Brings it across midcourt. Looks over near side. Finds Smith. Smith back out to Ridnour. Ridnour to her right. Goes to Johnson. Top of the key. Puts up a 3. Leaves that one short. Rebound comes away to Kaylee Wake. Wake to the other side for the Lady Panthers. Going all the way. Shot up. Won't go, but fouled. And that's going to put Kaylee Wake at the free throw line. I think that's going to be on Johnson, 33. That'll be number 3 on her.
Got a nice shove in the back there from Johnson on the way up with that one.
So Johnson picks up her third. Wake goes to the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way. Up and no good, little long. This is the largest lead of the game for the Lady Panthers. They lead by 5. See if Wake can extend it right here. Gage checking in. Johnson checks out.
37.5 seconds left here in the third as Wake gets set to shoot.
Up and no good, a little long on it. Gets it in, goes to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Crosses midcourt, looks to the far side. As Johnson puts up a 3, shot up won't go. Stella Benson with a rebound. Stella has that one tipped out, and they say last touch by Stella as it goes out. It's a 5-point ball game. Lady Panthers still lead it. Ball goes back to the Seymour Tigers. Stella with 12 points in this one, by the way. All coming from outside the arch.
Whistle.
Foul called. Who's the foul on? They're going to put that on Rayleigh.
12 white.
Yep, that's on Stenzel. Let's go number 2 on her.
That's the bonus. We should be shooting.
No, that was number 4 on us.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Never mind.
They must just change it quick. Smith looks to get it in here for the Tigers. Gets it in, finds Bull. Bull from the near side out to Ridnour. Ridnour now to Smith. Loads up a three. Shot up. Shot is good. Drills it. Gets it into Stella Benson. Tipped out by Ridnour.
Eleven and a half seconds left here in the third.
Floats it into Kaylee Wake. Wake sets it up, and
Foul.
she'll be fouled. That's going to be on Johnson, Chloe Johnson.
It's 3, right?
Number 2 on her. Older sister has 3.
Gotcha.
Maybe sister, I don't know. I'm just assuming. Same last name.
However, they're related. That is the bonus for us, though, so she will go to the line to shoot.
Yep. Kaylee Wake heading to the free throw line in a 2-point ball game. We need them right here.
Yeah, only the second foul on that particular Johnson.
First one's up and good for Wake.
Makes it a 3-point ball game.
Sets up for her second. Free throws up and no good. This one, who's going to come away with it? Wake comes away with it. Underneath goes to Campbell. Shot up off the glass and in. Takes it out to a 5-point ball game. Gets it in. Ridnour will run out of time before she can put up a half-court shot. We head to the fourth. Lady Panthers leading at 42-37. So we send it back to the studio. You are listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Score here 42-37. Lady Panthers lead it by 5 going into the fourth. Lady Panthers have 2 of them with 12 points. Stella Benson and Rayleigh Stenzel both put up 12 in this one. Stenzel has cleaned up underneath, whereas Benson has really set up and been a sharpshooter from outside.
It's been a pretty much back and forth battle this whole game. Never more than a 5-point advantage either way.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the largest, ties the largest lead of the game for the Lady Panthers. In a game they really trailed most of the first half.
Yeah.
Starts off with the ball here in the fourth as they'll get it into Campbell. Campbell brings it up, finds Stella on the far side. Stella back over to Kaylee Wake. Wake works to the near side, feeds it underneath. Schober puts up a shot, up, won't go. Gage with a rebound for the Tigers. Gets back to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Landry Golden sets come in here for the Lady Panthers. Smith looks at the far side of Johnson, in underneath to Ridnour, tipped around. Who's going to come away with it? Stella.
Timeout call.
And we'll get the timeout called for Coach Mallow as Stella was trying to get that kicked out to somebody. She kind of came down on it, or we'll say recovered the fumble.
Yeah.
As she comes away with it, we get the time. As they take time, we'll take time as well. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panthers sports, Big Country 99. 7:28 left here in the game. Lady Panthers leading it by 5. Score 42-37. Benson able to come up with that ball. Coach Mallow gets a timeout in time before we end up with a travel or something. She's rolling around with it, or somebody else to take it away or call it a jump ball. Still in the timeout here as they go over some stuff. Lady Panthers have 2 with 12 in this one. And Stenzel and Benson, and then you have Campbell Welch with 6. They still have Landry as only 4, but I know she's got more. She's got 6 in this one. And then Kaylee Wake with 4.
It's been a good game.
On the other side, Ridenour with 15, as she leads all scorers in this game. She also has 3 fouls on the night, so she's kind of she's up against it.
Started out pretty hot and heavy for Ridenour. She was knocking down
shot
threes.
well from outside,
and then after the foul trouble, just kind of quieted down a little bit.
Goes to Stella. Stella across to Landry to Campbell. Campbell has this one knocked out. No, they're going to say last touch by Campbell.
Ooh, and the crowd letting them have it.
Duggar saying that's off the knee, and he's getting it. To the other side, goes to Gage, outside of Ridenour. Top of the key to Johnson, puts up a 3, leaves that one short. Rebound comes away to Kaylee Wake, gets that out to Stenzel somehow. Stenzel to Campbell. Campbell over to Stella, works to her right, goes back to Campbell. Shot up off the glass, won't go, but fouled. That's going to put Campbell Welch at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way with 6:59 left in the game. Lady Panthers lead it by 5, score 42-37. And that's on Ridenour. Number 4 on her.
So not to put you on the spot or nothing, but where's our next game?
Our next game is back here Friday night.
Back here Friday night, that's right.
Free throws up and good.
Boys, right?
Yes. Yep, boys are back here Friday night. And then, by the way, that Licking game got moved back to the 31st. That one in and out won't go. Stenzel kicks that one out. It looked like, no. Thought Johnson may have touched that before it went out. I'm going to say the ball goes back to the Tigers. Lady Panthers lead it by 6. The game against Licking rescheduled to 31st, so they'll play the Houston Tigers on the 30th at home, and then on the 31st against the Licking Wildcats. And that's a little ways off, but we've had some schedule changes.
Whistle. Foul call.
And who are they putting it on?
It's going to be on.
It's going to be on the Tigers.
14.
Gage.
Her 3rd.
So 3 on Gage now. You got 4 on Ridenour, 3 on Johnson for the Tigers. So they got a little bit of foul trouble over there. Gets it into Wake. To Stella. Stella pushed it across, finds Landry Golden. Landry able to keep that right foot down. Goes out to Wake, down to 6.5 minutes left in the game. Lady Panthers lead it by 6. Out to Campbell. Over to Stella Benson. Benson looks in underneath, goes to Stenzel, pulls up on a jumper, a little long. Rebound comes away to Smith for the Tigers. Smith pulls it in, brings it up the floor. Crosses midcourt with it. Looks to the near side, goes to the younger Johnson. Looks to the baseline, now outside to Bull. Bull works from the top of the key, down to 6:04 left in the game. Outside to Johnson. Johnson to Johnson here, nearly taken away by Kaylee Wake. Looks in underneath, goes to Smith. Works to the near side, and we have a timeout taken by the Seymour Tigers. Say take time, we'll take time as well. Lady Panthers lead it by 6, score 43-37. With 5:53 left in the game. As we send it back, you are listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99, 5:53 left here in the game. Lady Panthers lead at 43-37. It's a 6-point lead. Tigers come out of the timeout with the basketball. They have a little bit of foul trouble on their side. Lady Panthers in good shape as far as the foul goes. No team fouls for the Lady Panthers here in the fourth. 2 team fouls for the Seymour Tigers in the fourth. They have 2 out there, or 1 out there playing with 3, 1 out there with 4.
Yeah. If you could get Ridenour to foul.
Yeah, she's really been the most effective scorer for him in this game. Looks in, goes to Ridenour, shot up off the glass, and it's good.
Speak of the devil.
She now has 17 points in this one as Kaylee Wake splits defenders, brings it up, had numbers, goes to Landry Golden underneath the basket. Shot is up and good. Lady Panthers answer right back by just keeping that pressure up.
Nice unselfish play there.
Back out to a 6-point ball game, 5:28 left in the game. Smith brings it up the floor for the Tigers, works from the top of the key, looks to the near side, goes to Ridenour, works to her right, layup up, layup is good.
How many steps do you get on a layup?
4-point ball game. Estella Benson brings it up the floor. Benson picks up her dribble, works it across the floor, finds Kaylee Wake. To her right, and had this one tipped out. Wake able to run it down, brings it back up midcourt. Looks to Rayleigh Stenzel, finds Landry Golden, puts up the jumper, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Stenzel, and a foul called. I think that's going to be on Johnson, the younger Johnson. That'll be number 3 on her for Chloe. And 3 team fouls.
45-41, 4:54 left here in the ball game.
11 now checking in. That's Crawford. She played a little bit.
That'll send
Johnson
3 back
checks
to
out. This one taken away by the Tigers. They were trying to get it into Campbell Welch. Smith brings it up, and I thought that might be a backcourt. Looks out to Ridenour, near side. Finds Johnson. It puts up a 3, and it's good. We're to a 1-point ball game. Kaylee Wake brings it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. Down to 4.5 minutes left in the game. Near side to Stella, back out to Wake. Wake at the top, goes to Campbell Welch. Down to 4:27 left in this one. Score here, 45-44. Lady Panthers with a 1-point lead in the ball. Near side to Stenzel, nearly overthrew her.
Ooh.
And then stepped out with it.
And did the splits on her way down.
Tough break there. Turnover there for the Lady Panthers as Benson checks out. Taylor Hicks checks back in. Gets into Smith. Smith brings it up the floor, down to 4:15 left in the game. Near side goes to Ridenour. Ridenour works to her right, far side, finds Bull. Bull works from the far side corner. Works to her left, now kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson to her right, drives to the hole, shot up, shot is good. Gives Seymour a 1-point lead.
Somebody's got to cut that off. You can't just give her an open look at the basket.
Wake through traffic and just puts up a crazy shot as it goes out. Ball goes back to the Tigers.
She got tangled up with somebody there.
Smith brings it up the floor for the Tigers. Looks in underneath, goes to Bull. Bull outside, finds Ridenour, puts up a 3. Shot up, good. Out to a 4-point lead now. It's like a 10-point swing here in the last couple of minutes. Campbell picks up her dribble outside to Hicks. Hicks works to her right, looks to the near side, finds Kaylee Wake. Wake looks to answer back with a 3, shot up a little long. Rebound comes away to Crawford. Then taken away by Kaylee Wake as they were trying to go to Johnson. Wake able to stay with her dribble, picks it up now, looks back to Campbell Welch. Welch works to her right, towards the top. 3:04 left in the game. Lady Panthers trail by 4. Out to the top, goes to Kaylee Wake. Near side to Campbell. Tosses it, trying to save it. And a turnover here for the Lady Panthers.
And Coach Mallow's seen enough.
Throws it away. That's going to go back to the Tigers. Coach Mallow wants to take time. As he takes time, we'll take time as well. Send it back to the studio. Lady Panthers trail by 4 as we send it back. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country.
Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 2:54 left here in the ball game. 49-45. Seymour leads.
Seymour came charging back. Lady Panthers led by as much as 6 there, down to 5 when they took that timeout, and just come out and knock down a couple shots. Got Ridenour going again. Ridenour knocks down a 3, takes a couple right to the hole, and All of a sudden, you look up, and it's a 4-point lead for the Salem, or see, I did it again, Seymour Lady Tigers. 2:54 left in this game.
It's that whole SCA association.
And now another turnover here for the Lady Panthers. Passing hasn't looked as crisp. This one tipped. Lady Panthers get a turnover, feeds it into Campbell. Campbell puts up a shot. Tipped in, comes away to Ridnour. Ridnour to the other side for the Tigers. Ridnour works to the near side, around some contact. Now looks out. Now over to Smith, looked at a three, didn't pull the trigger, into Johnson, back to Ridnour. Ridnour down here in the near side corner, looks out, finds Smith. Smith works to her right, down to 2.5 minutes left in this one. They're going to try to play keep away with you, I think.
Yeah, they're going to kill as much clock as they possibly can.
Goes to Johnson. Johnson out to Ridnour. Oh, thought she could go Ridnour. Stays with it. Out to midcourt. Down to 2:20 left in the game. To Smith. Ridnour taken away by Rayleigh Stenzel. Stenzel's layup up and good. 2-point game. Coach Mallow tell him, get up, get some pressure on him.
Timeout.
And timeout taken. Seymour takes time. We'll take time as well. It's a 2-point ball game. Score here 49-47. 2:05 left in the game. So we send it back. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Lady Panthers trail by 2. Score here 49-47. Tigers look to inbound this one. They had to take the timeout. Lady Panthers had the pressure on them. Gets it into Smith. Smith looks to bring it up the floor, get her to pick up a dribble. Looks back over to Johnson. Johnson on the near side. Brings it across midcourt. Johnson looking to go the whole way with it. Goes around Golden. Shot up, won't go. Tipped out. Rebound comes away to Ridnour. Ridnour looks over to Smith. Smith pulls the trigger on a three. Shot up, little short. Tipped out by Landry Golden. Comes away to Taylor Hicks. Gets back to Kaylee Wake. Lady Panthers trail it by 2. 1:44 left here in the game. Wake brings it across midcourt. Looks over to Campbell. Campbell, near side, back to Wake. Wake works to her right. Looks back out to Campbell. Campbell trying to get it set up here. Looks back out to Kaylee Wake. Down to a minute and a half left. Goes to Stenzel. Inside to Landry. Outside, top of the key. Now over to Stenzel. Loads up a three. Good! Lady Panthers with a 1-point lead. Smith to the other side. Goes to Ridnour. Ridnour works from outside. Picks up a dribble. Goes back to Smith. Smith nearly lost the dribble. Kicks it over to Bull. Bull shot up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Stenzel. Stenzel to the other side. Brings it across midcourt. Finds Campbell. Campbell starts in. Kicks it out. Goes to Wake. Top of the key. Over to Taylor Hicks. Hicks inside to Landry Golden. Back out to Taylor. Taylor to her right. Down to 57 seconds left in the game. Lady Panthers lead it by 1. Score 50-49. Goes to Campbell. Underneath, off of Landry Golden. Didn't see that one coming. And the ball goes back to the Tigers with 50 seconds left in the game. Lady Panthers leading it by 1. Goes to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. No team fouls here for the Lady Panthers, so you've got them to give. Sets up from midcourt. Works to her right, kicks to the far side corner, and turnover for the Tigers.
Wow.
35.5 seconds left.
Just threw it away there.
Campbell looks to get this one in. Finds Wake. Back over to Campbell. Campbell brings it up the floor. Crosses midcourt and a hard foul.
So yeah, he's going to give it to her too.
Yep.
Intentional.
Yep.
Wow, she just pushed her down. You know, when you're going to intentionally foul, you know, you got to foul hard enough to where.
Well, the thing about that is you didn't help your team at all because Campbell's going to go to the free throw line and the Lady Panthers keep the possession.
Right. That's where I was going with that.
Free throws up and no good.
You got to foul hard enough so that you get the foul. But, I mean, if you push somebody down, you know you're going to get an intentional.
Second one is up and good for Campbell. It's a 2-point ball game now. And the Lady Panthers get to inbound it.
Really, 29 seconds if you could just run it out here.
Gets it in, goes to Wake. Wake looks to bring it up and across midcourt, and she'll be fouled.
And that's going to be, is that 4 or 5?
That was on, well, it should be real 6 now. That last one should have been 5.
Okay.
But
So
that'll be 3 on Smith. Yep, you're into the bonus. So Kaylee Wake goes to the free throw line. And we've not been real consistent at the free throw line in this one, so we need 1 for sure. Make this at least a 3-point game. Free throws up and good.
52-49 now, 25.1 seconds left.
Sets up.
He said, don't lose track of Ridenour.
And second one is good. Wake makes them pay for both. Looks to get it in. Inside, now back to Smith. Smith brings it up the floor. Smith looks to kick this out. Goes to Crawford. Crawford over to Ridenour. Ridenour works to her right. Now into some traffic. Shot up and fouled on the shot. Let's put Ridenour at the free throw line for 2.
With 11 seconds left here.
Ridenour goes to the free throw line. First one's up and no good.
Yeah, Coach Mallow, before they started that last possession there, was yelling at everybody, don't lose track of 22.
Yep. Hey, she scored 22 points in this one so far. Could add one more right here. Free throws up and in and out, won't go. Rebound goes to Rayleigh Stenzel. Stenzel pulls it down, finds Campbell Welch. Welch brings it up and was getting ready to cross midcourt. She'll be fouled by Crawford. Let's go put Campbell Welch at the free throw line. Welch with 8 points in this one. She can add to that total with 6 seconds left. Lady Panthers lead at 53-49. She can stop all that fouling business if she'll go up here and knock down a couple.
Yeah, that would stop it for sure with only 6.1 seconds. First one up and good. Makes it 54-49.
That was the first one on Crawford, by the way. Second one's up and good.
6 seconds left in the ball game.
Gets it into Ridenour. Ridenour brings it up the floor. Just let her shoot it. Long three, up, won't go. This one goes final. Lady Panthers get the win. Score 55-49 over the Seymour Lady Tigers. So we'll come back post-game show with Coach Mallow on the way. Don't miss out on that as we send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on Big Country 99.